Well, it is a special night for this young man. The home debut of MP. You know he's ready to show this fan base what he can do. It's Saturday night. What's most important for these teams to remember right now?
That it's a long season, Kevin. And I know we say that a lot, but it's the truth. And to just remember, there's going to be plenty of ups and downs during the course of the year.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Morris checked in for Aaron Gordon. Peyton Watson comes in for Johnson. And Christian Brown subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Now, let's head courtside to hear more about MP's record-breaking performance.
Well, he had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in the game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me, quote, "I was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world. And it was so much fun to watch, guys."
It was a lot of fun to watch. Thank you. As we've mentioned before, MP took a bit of an unusual path to the NBA. He spent some time in Europe to develop his skills before finding his way to an NBA roster.
And going overseas to develop is something that more than a few players have done before. For a guy like MP, it offers a chance to learn what it means to be a professional and really refine his game before jumping to the NBA.
Setting the floor for the Suns, we've got Dylan Brooks. Royce O'Neal is out there with Mark Williams. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Allen in at the 2 spot. Allen's shot is off. For the Phoenix Suns, they're coming off a good outing against the Clippers in L.A. Moore. And MP throws it down hard.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. Substitution on the floor. Green with the ball. Boy, was he something else against the Clippers. Up in time. And no good on the last second attempt this time. MP getting it done for the Nuggets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with MP, and it's Watson in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Allen kicks to Dunn. Pass to Gillespie. Just 3 to shoot. Back to Dunn from downtown. And it's MP with the rebound.
Well, I think that was clearly a fourth. He was a little anxious. Too much in a hurry right there.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, I'm told the Nuggets were excited to add veteran center Jonas Valanciunas. They really struggled last season to craft effective lineups when Nikola Jokic was out of the game. In JV, they have a capable scorer and playmaker who can steady the reserves.
He is a big factor. Shams, thank you very much for the report. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. The Nuggets, number 1.
They were remarkable in terms of their efficiency on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they did a great job of finding the open man and working for great looks. Really just an unselfish group.
Back to Brooks. It's Allen on the wing. Covered by Brown. Inside. Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Richards.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Jokic has checked in for Denver. Bruce Brown comes in for Peyton Watson. Brown outside. Trying to find Jokic, gets it to him. Jokic goes to work inside.
Jokic just shrugging off the contact. Made that shot look a lot easier than it really was.
Here's Booker. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Jokic finds Brown. Denver passing it around. And here's MP for 3. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 3 assists in the game. Brooks outside. Booker against Murray. From the high post. Again, Phoenix.
And that's lethal. I love how Booker's eyes light up when he gets a mid-range opportunity.
Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any 2-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
Back to Booker. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have it. For the first half of action, what's been a very close game here. Suns ahead. They're up by 4. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena.
They're playing with the team-first attitude, making that extra pass. Shaq, that could have been you.
You need to check your receipts.
And it's time now for the best. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first.
For Denver. Morris checked in for Johnson. And Christian Brown subbed in for Hardaway. Allen's checked in for the Suns. Here is Brooks. 9 points in the game so far. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
On the court for the Suns, they've got Royce O'Neal. Grayson Allen is out there with Green. Then it's Williams. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Williams is 7 feet, but he's also springy, too. He makes the dunk shot look way too easy.
A 3 from MP. It's hauled in by the Suns. Williams has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Brooks. Green in the high post. Williams sets a screen for Allen. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
He passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. Booker is a guy that wants to be a Sun for life. So I expect him to break even more franchise records.
Brooks against Gordon. Brooks down low. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. And MP throws it down.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Phoenix with the ball. Now Green, 13 points in the game. Williams passes to Brooks. Doesn't go for him. Gordon with the defensive effort. For Denver, they've gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. MP, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And it's Brooks in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. It's all tied in Denver. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Peyton Watson is out there with MP. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Moore with the bucket.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here's Booker. A baseline J, and out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Denver making a switch here. Brown's checked in. The Nuggets leading. On the wing, Brown. In the corner, it's NP. It's up a three. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Moore's got 6 in the quarter.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away. Trying to max three, sometimes you get too amped up and it affects your ability to knock down the shot.
And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. Jokic has checked in for Valanciunas. And a change for the Suns. Williams has checked in. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Watson for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Watson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Booker looking around. And the rejection by MP. They get it back. 6 on the shot clock. Will it go? Phoenix, no good that time either.
Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down a touch and let the offense come to him.
Launches it. The 3 is pure from MP.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
For the Nuggets, Johnson comes in for Peyton Watson. Hardaway is subbed in for Bruce Brown. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Phoenix's coach address his team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Murray, there's the drive.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away. Booker.
And the rejection by MP. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
And spacing is so vital. But Clark, talk about vertical spacing.
You know, Kevin, that speaks to the ability to play in space above the rim. Think about the roller in the pick and roll situation being able to go above the defense to finish a lob. Those are tough plays for defense.
Oh, it's a highlight reel being put together by MP.
That's a power move by MP. Could have been an and one there.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Suns trail by 14. Booker up top. He's covered by Murray. O'Neal is screen on Hardaway. Green fires. Train from outside.
And in nailing the three there, he puts a lid on what's been a huge run by Denver.
Murray. What a finesse finish on the lay-in.
Good concentration by Murray to score it inside.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. 1:15 left here in the fourth quarter. And the shot goes in.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket. And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Nuggets.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. That they were disciplined and focused.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And you always like to jump on your opponent early in a season series. This is just the first of three between these two teams, but a good win to go up 1-0 on the year against the Suns.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Allen fires the three. Down it goes for three. They lead by 11. Here's Strother. MP outside. Jacks up a three. It's good.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Showing a lot of muscle on the interior. MP unaffected by the defense there.
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
The win was impressive. 40-plus points in the win, another level entirely. When did you know you were in the zone?
Woo! If you're living